Yeah, the planet's spinning faster, a lot faster nowadays. Animals, insects still striving. The weather, the good season striving, the good old warm sun, the warm weather striving now. Starships still watching on a daily watch post. All winter might be warm. All winter might be spring. This whole winter might be spring. People still lost. People don't put their minds to work still. Be thinking. A lot of grown adults still with the mind of a child when it comes to intuition and perception. They've been so busy working all their lives, 40 years, 50 years. Then to get around someone who's been working on their body and themselves for 40 years, in mind, they get real paralyzed. You know that guilty feeling where you always ignore. You know that guilty feeling when I know some of y'all ignore your body, ignore your the warnings that your body and conscience give you because you're so busy worrying about money and work. Then once you get around somebody and hear that person talk or person because this person's different from you, you get paralyzed. I see that all the time with me. People around me get paralyzed. They stare at you, they listen to you. They be in a room from you in the same building, and you can see them, you can hear them just being quiet, just listening because they're paralyzed from your vibration and your stature in your life. Then comes, and that's what jealousy breeds from right there. Jealousy breeds from someone, or mostly from some people that does not do what he's supposed to do, but he's seeing in somebody else that does it, and they always around us. So that's how jealousy breeds. Human, is this the nature of humans? The nature of one of the natures of human. The weaknesses that they were given, or that was opening in them. The jealousy of humans. If only they can step up, this world will be a lot better. Animals step up though. Nature steps up. Nature everywhere steps up. All the way to the insects. They step up every day. They step up. Only thing I see humans stepping up is what's a better way, a more successful way to get there, get that paper green money with their president. So or how to step up on YouTube, how to or TikTok or Instagram on how to how you can embarrass yourself the most and get famous for it. Yeah, you know me, I'm always gonna stay on that hotep, not hotel, but hotep style, no hotep style, dress to learning principles, no worship and no feminine, no god, no muscular, no worship and none of that. Don't worship nothing. I just be right, just be perfect. Yeah, infinite energy, infinite focus, superiority, mention Neteru, infinite mind, infinite thoughts, infinite understanding, infinite will, infinite vibration. That's what I be on. Because it never stops. It never starts and it never ends. To know these things, you'll be you. I mean, not you won't be invisible because there's a lot to it to be invisible. But that's part of the keys to be invisible. So you will have to know these things. You will have a lot of defense to the point where you will be invisible to certain attack, to certain like sound wave attacks and wave attacks. When I mean wave attacks, anything that has to do with energy that could go through the air, nothing physical. Almost like having infinite will. Yeah, they say life is like chess. So that always helps you with always being a step ahead of what I would like to call them negative predators. Negative predators are the ones like who likes to put negative or into people by distracting them by using negativity as a way as a weapon as a wave of fear, like making making sharp or quick or pounding noises as using that as a wave of fear. But no man, what is fear if it don't exist to the one that you trying to send it to? So it becomes more of like of the wave of distraction, like an animal. You do such to an animal, animal will be distracted. And if the animal has enough masculinity in it, like weapons and stuff, it's going to attack you. Because that's what nature does. You go do these things to a hippo or somewhere around like a lion or something like that, it's going to most likely kill you. Because that's not like a human being thinking, "Oh, you're wrong." No, that's what you just getting done. What needs to be done to you? You need to be out of here. So yeah, a black cobra will just strike you by the scene because they already know what you're about. That's why most people don't like snakes because they know they're already guilty. Snake be the first. They be the first one a snake will bite. Snake will bite the shit out of their ass. It has nothing to do with animal thoughts or animal behavior. That's all nature behavior. Let's get it right. So if nature don't like it, so I mean, ain't about nature don't like it. If nature gonna attack it, I'm gonna attack it. If nature gonna want to put you out and destroy you, I'm gonna put you out and destroy you. That's how I That's how I act. I can call it that. That's how I act. Act by that. Act like nature. Yeah, still nice. See how long. We see how see how long this gonna last. See how this go out. Most likely when we wanted to go out, we wanted to change. We want the sun to stay. We want to be warm on the East Coast now, not just the West Coast. The West Coast had their time. It's time for them to experience whatever. Experience what we experience. So yeah. Yeah, everybody talk about what's going on in New York, Atlanta, or something, whatever. Let's talk about what's going on in DC and Virginia, in Northern Virginia, the suburbs of DC and Maryland. Let's talk about what's going on where I'm no, I mean where I'm from. There's a lot of chemtrails going on and where I'm from. Yeah, DC and the Virginians, the DC suburbs and further out. Them chemtrails are everywhere. Them planes are covering this DMV area, DC, Maryland, Virginia. Because when you see my video about the chemtrails, that's where it be in the area. They be right in the middle of the DMV, the Potomac River. It shows Virginia, Maryland, and DC skies. So they all, all connected, all one area, look the same. If the mothership was a land where I live at, the mothership will be, basically will be, it will be in DC and Maryland, Virginia all at the same time. That's, like New York. Then you have New York City. Then you have, the New York suburbs, New York. Which is outside of New York, right outside of New York City, across the river or whatever, in upstate New York. Same thing. But DC suburbs are way closer than New York. New York is their river is way bigger. And it's larger. So yeah, you're gonna have a larger bridge. It's a big, yeah. So yeah. We got the Key Bridge. We got the Wilson Woodrow Bridge. It's a nice long bridge, but not long as New York Bridge. So there you have it. That's what I'm saying. The Key Bridge that connects Virginia to DC, that is a small ass bridge, a small ass part of the river. The further you get close to the ocean, then of course the river gets wider. So yeah, it wasn't. That's when you get to the Wilson Woodrow Bridge. All right. Yeah. The Earth is spinning faster. A lot of more people eyes are focused up now. Mostly the government. That's what they want the social media to do now. All they doing is talking about the sun now and meteorites green meteorites going across the state to state to state. Yeah.